you are fighting these guys around the submarine, and one of the guys decides to go hide in the submarine, and as he's closing the hatch, you make this face where you're like, oh, come on, it's so easy. You just toss the grenade like it's nothing. And I love that scene because I just thought it was really funny. It was so small, but it was funny, and it really showed who he was as a fighter.
Yeah, it's good you picked up on that. Those little sort of stylized moments. I feel that, you know, they get lost sometimes, but for us to kind of sort of eke those out, and that's funny because that's my friend who was in it was on the receiving end of the grenade. His name's Johnny C. So he's a good pal, a good sport to get blown up.
3 seemingly impossible kills. They're all visually fun to watch, but I think the one that is most interesting to watch is the one where you are climbing up the glass windows on the high-rise building.
Yeah.
How did you shoot that scene, though?
You know, it's like it's quite a feat in engineering to have a cantilevered swimming pool on the top of a building. You know, it's there's not many of them around in the world, and so, you know, to try and orchestrate an action sort of set piece around that as a vital to the, you know, to this element that we wanted to create something original. I thought, you know, it'd be really good if we can pull this off, and how we're going to be able to do it. Where's the pool going to be? And yeah, it was difficult to try and to get all those things to come together and put it together in a believable, authentic way. Yeah, it worked out well.
What did the set actually look like?
Well, they have wide angles from outside, actually filming in the city. Then we've got stuff on a stage. You have to do close-ups. You know,
because that pool, does it actually exist? Somewhere, that building? That's not a real building,
They have cantilevered swimming pools. But
okay.
That one is exaggerated.
Okay.
It's taken from an original.
So then did you build a set piece where it's maybe just like yay tall and then a pool that's levitating kind of?
It's quite complicated. You'd probably use up the whole interview if you want to.
I want to know about it.
No, the top portion of the pool, I mean, it's not a magician giving out the way the secrets, you know what I mean? Once you know, you go, oh, really? Is that how they did it?
It won't be as impressive.
But the actual physical top part of the pool, it's really quite clever how they do stuff. It's a real pool, a real apartment. It's a real building, and how they merge everything together is you know, what do we say?
Movie magic.
Movie magic. Well done. Thanks for the prompt.
There's one more thing that I read that I want to clarify. So you were shooting on the yacht,
yeah,
but you would run from one end to the other because you would be shooting dramatic scenes over here with Jessica, and then you would run to the other side of the yacht to shoot action scenes at the same time, or what was happening?
Yeah, the shot was. It's quite, you know, it's quite a constricted space, you know, with this film crew here and a film crew there, and I think we had like 7 days on this boat, and we had to film the end piece, the crane fight, the boarding of the boat for the first time, where I mean, there's so much you can't really, you know, big movies like, you know, James Bond, they get 2 weeks for one sequence. You know, we had like 3 or 4 sequences in 1 week. It's tough because you're against the clock, and the sun sets quite early in Thailand on this particular time of year that we was there. It's really tough, but you know, we did it. We got there in the end.